Reveal? No. Today we are talking about revelations. Sometimes a queen takes off a wig and it's just hair. But sometimes a queen takes off a wig and it changes lives. Today we will be talking about the top 9 greatest lip sync reveals in Drag Race history. Reveals are something that we just have come to expect on Drag Race. Even if they did exist on Season 1, now they've become more and more commonplace. You can look no further than the most recent Lollapalooza Lip Sync Smackdown, where nearly every lip sync featured a reveal of some kind for the queens. And even though we have seen just about every type of lip sync reveal there's still room for something new to come across and wow us each and every year. For today's list, we will be looking at just the regular season of Drag Race and All-Stars, because the international seasons deserve an episode of their own. We will also only be focusing on lip sync reveals, because runway reveals deserve a list of their own. Don't worry, Violet, your day is coming. The 9th greatest lip sync reveal was the very first reveal in the history of Drag Race. A lot of people might not even consider it a reveal because at this point it's something that we see all the time. But back in Season 1, Chanel's hair reveal during her lip sync to The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston was nothing short of revolutionary. Throughout the start of the competition, Chanel was constantly critiqued by the judges for not being vulnerable, so she decided to take a moment to do just that. She weaponized the lip sync to make her headpiece fall off, but chose to keep performing, which, if you look at RuPaul, drew tons of praise. We found out later that this act was actually planned. It allowed for Chanel to show her vulnerability and eliminate the lip sync assassin of the season, Akasha. Chanel really was the master strategist, and I think we're in for a treat on All Stars 9. The 8th greatest lip sync reveal in Drag Race history is Mo Heart's orange wig reveal during the Sissy That Walk lip sync on All Stars 4. The All Stars 4 Lollapalooza was full of great reveals. I was this close to including Gia Gunn's 2-in-1 outfit reveal during the lip sync against Naomi Smalls, but instead chose to include Mo Heart. I included Mo Heart because she was, at the time, not one of the best lip syncers in Drag Race. Prior to this moment, she had lip syncs that fell a little bit flat, and we saw her flub the lyrics to Carly Rae Jepsen's Cut to a Feeling during Season 10, and then we saw her throw her wig to the lighting crew during the Emotions lip sync earlier that season. Since then, however, she has shown she knows how to do a reveal. During her lip sync to Sissy That Walk versus Latrice Royale on All Stars 8, Mo started in a traditional brown wig. We also saw Latrice show up in a blonde wig that she eventually revealed to be a brown wig. This is usually what we see with these sort of wig reveals, and especially at the time. But with the way that Mo was moving throughout that lip sync, it was hard to tell that she had another wig to show. When the chorus kicked in, Mo spun her head around to reveal a bright orange wig. And what made this reveal so iconic was just how drastically different it was between the two wigs. And the way she kept that orange hair covered for the majority of that lip sync was truly what made it amazing, and why I included her on this list. The 7th greatest lip sync reveal of all time is Nymphia Wynn's balloon reveal during the Drag Race Season 16 finale. Nymphia and Sapphira were one of the closest top 2s in Drag Race history, and if you watch my other video, you will find out just how close it was. It was one of the few times that the winner of the final lip sync could actually determine who would win the season. Nymphia started off in a large coat, so we all knew it was going to lead to a reveal, but what we weren't expecting was that balloons would come floating out of her coat when she revealed the outfit underneath. And when we looked closer, we noticed that inside the coat, it resembled boba tea, a drink from her traditional Taiwan. Some have called the reveal the best since Sasha Velour's Roses, and I think that time will tell just how amazing this reveal was. And I'm sure someone like Asia O'Hara can really respect how amazing it is to have something come flying out of your outfit during an amazing and pivotal lip sync. The sixth greatest lip sync reveal of all time was Yvie Oddly's wig cap reveal on All Star 7. Yvie was the most slept on queen during All Star 7, only being awarded one win the entire season. This led to her being placed in the Queen of She Already Done Had Hers as lip sync bracket for sort of the consolation prize at the end. After defeating the Vivienne in the first round, she was put up against Raja in the final lip sync. Yvie has previously had some amazing lip syncs with some amazing reveals throughout her Drag Race career. You might remember her amazing Sorry Not Sorry lip sync against Brooklyn Heights, where she had a flip into a wig reveal, and then again on All Stars 5 when she had another amazing wig reveal against India Farah. She had done the traditional wig reveal before, and Yvie being Yvie, she knew she had to do something new. During one of Yvie's trademark lip sync moves, her wig fell off to reveal a wig cap. And this would normally make RuPaul shudder, but then Yvie revealed another wig under the wig cap, which got Michelle going like no other. And you know, when you got Michelle going, you got something going on. We should have given Yvie the praise that she deserved when she pulled out this move, because we'd seen wig reveal after wig reveal by this point when All Star 7 came out, but this was an entirely new take and an amazing fake out for somebody who is as quirky and as different as Yvie. Let's give my Denver Queen the props she deserves. The fifth greatest lip sync reveal of all time was Monet X Change's same wig reveal during the finale lip sync on All Stars 4. Monet was somebody who I don't think production really had at the end of their end game on All Stars 4. But when she completely blew the finale out of the water, they knew they had to put her in that top 2. And then when it came to that final lip sync, Monet has really shown that she knows how to turn a lip sync. And even though we've seen she doesn't always get the credit she deserves, especially with her All-Star 7 lip sync and even with her Season 10 elimination lip sync, Monet has shown she can do whatever it takes to win the crown. Even by the time All Stars 4 had come around, we had seen lots and lots of wig reveals. We even had 2 earlier in this video with Latrice Royale and Mo Hart during the Lollapalooza. But Monet showed, hey, I have a wig reveal, but it's the same wig, which is something we had never seen before and honestly have not ever seen again, because who could do it like Monet? That's why I've got Monet here at number 5. The fourth greatest lip sync reveal in Drag Race history was Peppermint's Stronger reveal during the Season 9 finale against Trinity the Tuck. Peppermint has shown she is an amazing lip syncer. She basically assassinated Cynthia Lee Fontaine during her lip sync to Music by Madonna. When she ended up in the first lip sync for the crown, we knew Peppermint was going to show us something. After Trinity had given us kind of an okay reveal, it seemed like Peppermint was really building to something. And what was amazing about Peppermint's reveal is that we really didn't know that something was coming. She was in a wig and a dress that didn't really look like there was much to come off for it. But Peppermint being Peppermint, she always had something ready to go. And when the bridge of the song really jumped into it, you could see Peppermint was building to something. And in the blink of an eye, she went from a long wig and a short skirt to a long dress and a short wig, something that nobody would have expected coming into that lip sync. And I think also what really brought this home was just the way that Peppermint did it. I can't listen to Stronger anymore without clapping exactly the way that Peppermint claps in that moment in the song. I think this lip sync could even be higher on the list and maybe even number 1. It even was Michelle Visage's favorite lip sync of all time. But there's some great stuff coming up in the top 3, so that's why we've got Peppermint here at number 4. The third greatest lip sync reveal of all time was Yvie Oddly's face reveal during the Season 11 finale. Yvie has already shown earlier in this video just how amazing of a lip syncer she is. Always the oddball, she wants to do something different, and I really respect that. With the season 11 finale, she came into it wearing a long dress with a colorful mirror headpiece that showed off her face at all angles. What we didn't expect was just how amazing she would make turning around be. She had performed the performance of Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga amazingly against Brooklyn Heights just by moving and lip-syncing the way that she had done all season. But at the end of the song, in the bridge, she turned around to reveal a second face on the other side of her headpiece. Which, I mean, Yvie turned around. That's the reveal here. But still, I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else gets these when they watch Drag Race lip syncs, but it gives me chills every time that I watch it. So, while Brooklyn is over on the side doing an upside down split, I just want to look at Yvie turning around and the face that she hid on the back of her headpiece the entire time. The second greatest reveal of all time in a lip sync was Roxxxy Andrews' wig reveal during season 5. It's hard to describe what it felt like watching this reveal the first time that we watched it. And whether you watched it live, whether you watched it recently, it really was a moment. And you could say some of that is the editing. They slowed it down. They showed RuPaul's face with his mouth agape like a fish. But it really was a moment that we did not see coming. And especially for those of us that were watching back in 2012, a moment that had us screaming. Roxxxy had never lip-synced before this season, but we knew that something was brewing inside of her. She had fire, especially directed towards Jinkx Monsoon, and we didn't know the personal struggles that she had been dealing with. But when that second wig came off, something changed inside of Roxxxy, and she turned from a casual villain to one of the Drag Race legends. She'll do amazing things this season on All Stars 9, I just know it, and I can't wait to see what wig comes off next, or actually, I don't want to say what else comes off next, but you know what I'm saying. That wig reveal changed the course of Drag Race, and she whipped herself into number 2. And I know we all know what's coming. The number 1 greatest lip sync reveal of all time was Silky Nutmeg Ganache's No Scrubs lip sync reveal against Nina West. Silky had been prepared to do any lip sync, prepared to go no matter what the entire season, and finally we had the moment where we knew she was going to kill it. She turned around, walked towards the end of the runway, and ripped off her dress. Okay, I can't believe I went on that long. The number 1 lip sync of all time was Sasha Velour's Roses. There's not much else I can say. We all knew it was going to be number 1. We all knew that it cemented her as a drag legend. And I mentioned it before, but every time I watch this lip sync, it's just chills. Chills down the whole body, chills across the board. I hope that you all feel the same way. Maybe I just feel things differently. Who knows? Sasha's amazing. Watch her on We're Here. That's my list. I'm sticking to it. But if I forgot any lip sync reveals, or there's other ones that you think deserve to be on this list, let me know. And I'd love to do another video, because we're gonna keep getting more and more reveals, and there's always gotta be something new, something that hasn't been done that deserves to be seen. So check out next week's video on Wild Spear. Thanks.